Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminiscences. So I thought today I'll do another blast from the past, from my past. This is harking back, not as far as some of the stuff I've presented to you on this channel, but it's all quite a way away now. I think it's 1999-ish this came out. And it's Octinomos. And it's a curious album. The songs on it are quite rapid, and yet there's a charm about it which isn't a descriptive banded about too much with black metal. My favourite songs on here I'm not going to do. I'm going to do a favourite, but not my favouriteist, purely because it's got more of a groove to it than some of the other stuff, and just for you guys to listen to, probably a little bit more interesting as things go. So let's have a little listen, shall we? Quite a catchy little number so far, I think you'll agree. So this bounces along at the beginning. If you're naive enough when listening to metal to think that it's going to stay that way, then you need to listen to a bit more of it perhaps. But yes, you knew it was coming, and off it goes into the more rabid and rapid style of black metal. And it's another one of those bands that sort of are on the cusp of falling off the edge of the world when it comes to the way they play. Just keeping cohesive enough to keep it all together, but you get a sense that a tiny bit faster or a tiny bit lairier, and that's it. They'll fall to pieces even. Another thing is there's a romance about this album, and it's typified in that riff we've just heard. It's not like the gothicy romancy bollocks you get on some black metal and other types of metal. It's pure and without affectation, if that makes sense. It is it sort of grabs your heart a little bit and gives it a bit of a squeeze, which is nice when it comes to the sort of machine gun type music. the bouncy parts here still retain some of that charm of the faster melodies. This guy's quite capable of making things far more heavier and probably a little bit more rawer too. His album after this one would ably demonstrate as such, but he keeps it lighter than perhaps you might expect, because there's a lightness to this. It's almost as if it's the music has took a little sniff of helium, not a lot, but a little sniff of helium, because it's not as heavy as it could be, and as a consequence, I think it's more effective. It doesn't get mired in trying to be, it's not shouting "I'm the bollock man." It's more catch me if you can. There's a wonderful surge to that part of the song. It is descriptors like tsunami and avalanche and all that sort of thing spring to mind, and it does. It's if you inadvertently step in front of this one, that's it. You're flattened. But again, it is light-footed. It's not stomping all over. It's sort of it's death by 1,000 centipedes jumping all over you rather than elephants. That's a stretch, isn't it? But yes, I think I know what I mean. But another thing about this is that the vocals go with it. It is that sort of Wraith-like black metal vocal. There's harshness, but it's not gruff. It's not on the sort of death metal end of black metal vocals. It's that sort of shredded from the throat vocalization, which is one of my favourite types of vocals, I have to say. It's a bit as if to say that even black metal fans have dancing shoes in their cupboards. So there you go. That was a delight. Say from not way back when, but certainly from way back. The rest of the songs on this album have that, as I say, that charm and a distinct hint of romance about them, as I've already said. Even though the subject matter isn't, has no romance in it whatsoever, unless you've got something wrong in the head. And I seem to remember at some point people saying that the guy that is Octinomos had problems with squirrels in his nutkin, so maybe that's why some of the lyrics are apocalyptic. They're not sunny side up, put it that way. Yeah, I think on that one the music speaks for itself. Thoroughly enjoyed it, as I do when I periodically listen to the whole album. Good show. Right, click your box if you want. Cheerio.